On this special day, the 14th of November 2025, we welcome you to a space dedicated to honouring the memories of those who've recently departed and others whose impact lives on forever. Together, we'll reflect on their journeys and also discuss the heartfelt struggles of WWE star LA Knight. Subscribe and stand with us in keeping their memories alive. Rocky Johnson, born on August 24, 1944, in the small community of Amherst, Nova Scotia, Canada, emerged as one of the most influential figures of his era in professional wrestling. Growing up in a time when opportunities for black athletes were severely limited, he relied on determination, natural athletic talent, and an unwavering work ethic to break into the wrestling business in the mid-1960s. He honed his craft across numerous regional territories throughout Canada and the United States, gradually building a reputation for his electrifying in-ring presence and dynamic physical style. By the late 1970s, Johnson achieved national prominence when he joined the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, where he partnered with Tony Atlas to form one of the industry's first top-drawing African-American tag teams. Their historic capture of the WWF World Tag Team Championship shattered racial barriers and inspired future generations. After retiring in the 1990s, Johnson remained devoted to the sport as a trainer and mentor, most notably guiding the early development of his son, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. His 2008 WWE Hall of Fame induction cemented a legacy defined by resilience, progress, and profound influence. Melissa Coates, born on June 18, 1971, in Markham, Ontario, Canada, was a remarkably versatile athlete whose career spanned bodybuilding, fitness modeling, and professional wrestling. Growing up with a deep passion for sports and physical excellence, she dedicated countless hours to training, eventually emerging as a respected figure in the competitive bodybuilding world. Her sculpted physique, discipline, and determination naturally opened doors to fitness modeling, where she became known for inspiring others through both her image and her commitment to personal wellness. Coates transitioned into professional wrestling in the late 1990s, bringing her formidable athletic background into promotions such as Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, and World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. In ECW, she quickly distinguished herself through her commanding presence, dynamic in-ring performance, and the intensity she brought to every storyline. Her blend of strength, agility, and charisma allowed her to connect with audiences at a time when women's wrestling was striving for broader recognition. Beyond the ring, she served as a motivational figure, encouraging countless fans to pursue fitness and self-confidence. Her passing at 52 was a profound loss, but her legacy continues to influence aspiring female athletes and wrestlers worldwide. Howard Finkel was a legendary and beloved ring announcer, best known for his decades of work in professional wrestling, particularly with the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now known as World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. Born on June 7, 1950, in Brooklyn, New York, Finkel developed a passion for wrestling early in life, drawn to the theatricality and emotion that defined the sport. His career began in the 1970s when he joined the WWF, becoming the company's first official ring announcer, a role he would elevate to an art form. Finkel's unmistakable voice, crisp diction, and heartfelt enthusiasm made every introduction feel important, and his iconic proclamation, "and new," became one of the most celebrated phrases in wrestling history. Beyond his work inside the ring, he contributed behind the scenes as a writer, researcher, and producer, and played a pivotal role in establishing the WWF Hall of Fame, ensuring the legacies of countless performers inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2009. Finkel remained a respected figure until his passing at age 69. His influence continues to resonate, leaving an enduring mark on fans and the wrestling industry alike. L.A. Knight, born on November 1, 1982, in Hagerstown, Maryland, grew up with a fascination that reached far beyond typical childhood entertainment. While many kids simply admired their favorite wrestling heroes, Shawn found himself studying them, not just the moves, but the presence, the voice, the way a single sentence could electrify an arena. The Rock, Stone Cold, and the icons of the Attitude Era became his early teachers in charisma and confidence. What set Shawn apart from the average young fan was an instinctive understanding that wrestling was equal parts storytelling, athleticism, and emotional impact. From a young age, he imagined himself not just watching the action, but living it, stepping into the ring with a character built from passion, personality, and persistence. That early study of promos and crowd psychology planted the seeds of the future L.A. Knight, a performer who would later be celebrated for his voice as much as his athletic ability. Growing up with ambition bigger than his world, Shawn's childhood in Maryland was shaped by the same cultural wave that swept wrestling to its peak in the late 1990s and early 2000s. But while most fans enjoyed the spectacle and returned to their routines, he analysed every promo with the curiosity of someone preparing for his own future spotlight. He saw wrestling not just as a sport, but as a platform where confidence, quick wit, and personal identity could shine. Those early years were filled with aspiration and belief, qualities that he carried into adulthood. Instead of treating wrestling as a distant fantasy, Shawn absorbed every detail he could: timing, delivery, connection, and the way stars won over the audience long before the bell rang. These lessons became the backbone of the persona he would eventually build, proving that his childhood passion was never just a phase, but a preview of the storyteller he would become, hard years on the independent circuit. Like countless wrestlers chasing the dream, Shawn's early career unfolded on the independent circuit, where bright lights were replaced by dim gymnasium bulbs and enthusiastic roars were replaced by pockets of dedicated local fans. The independents tested him mentally, physically, and financially. Paychecks were small, sometimes non-existent, and long drives between towns often cost more than they earned. There were nights when he questioned whether he would ever break through, especially when injuries piled up or when the exhaustion of constant travel overshadowed the thrill of performing. These years highlighted the harsh financial realities of wrestling's lower tiers, where passion often carried performers more than money ever could. But Shawn's drive never wavered. Instead, these struggles sharpened his resilience, teaching him how to adapt, reinvent, and rely on his greatest weapon, his ability to connect through his words and commanding presence, finding the voice that would shape his future. Throughout those early years, Shawn worked tirelessly to develop the persona that fans would eventually come to know as L.A. Knight. Even before the name existed, his style was taking shape. Confident, sharp-tongued, witty, and delivered with a rhythm that made every promo feel like an event. The charisma that later filled arenas first took root in quiet locker rooms and tiny venues where he tested what worked, discarded what didn't, and built a character capable of standing shoulder to shoulder with wrestling's best talkers. Those who saw him during this period recognized something special, an intangible spark reminiscent of the greats, yet uniquely his own. It was clear long before WWE ever called that his voice was destined to become his signature, breaking out in Impact Wrestling and NWA. Before his rise in WWE, Shawn made his mark in Impact Wrestling and the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, where he reached larger audiences and gained recognition for both his in-ring ability and mic skills. These promotions gave him the stage he needed, but the journey was not without challenges. The financial pressures that began on the independent scene did not disappear overnight, and the fight to stay relevant in a competitive industry required constant effort. Still, every promo, every match, and every opportunity in Impact and NWA helped refine the performer who would soon capture the attention of the world's largest wrestling company, WWE, and the birth of LA Knight. When WWE opened its doors to him, first through NXT and later the main roster, Shawn seized the moment with a level of confidence shaped by years of struggle. Reinvented as LA Knight, he debuted with explosive charisma, razor-sharp humor, and a swagger that instantly resonated with fans. His catchphrases became crowd staples, his promo style echoed the energy of wrestling's golden talkers, and his presence turned ordinary segments into must-watch moments. By the time he reached WWE Raw, LA Knight wasn't simply another performer. He was a phenomenon, a man capable of controlling an arena with nothing more than a microphone and a spark of attitude.